Welcome back, guys. On this video we are talking about what we're expecting on your favorite series. This is on Love's Complicated, and this is the episode that finally Akshara and Abhimanyu are going to get married. Guys, don't forget to subscribe in case you have not subscribed to the channel. A lot of drama is ongoing currently in the show, and I can't wait to recap all of them for you. So let us jump straight into the video of today on Love's Complicated, airing on Starlife.
In today's episode, Goenka's welcome Akshara. Akshara walks down the palace. Kairav says Abhimanyu's Akshara is here. Akshay recalls Naira and Akshara. Abhimanyu stand amazed seeing Akshara walking towards him. Goenka's and Burles stands stunned too. Abhimanyu stands emotional seeing Akshara and wipes off his tears. Akshara sings a song for Abhimanyu. She unveils herself. Abhimanyu and Akshara shares an eye lock. Both the families claps post. Akshara's song ended. Akshara asks Abhimanyu how he found her surprise. Abhimanyu compliments Akshara. He surprised Akshara by showing his turban. Having their name. Akshara stands teary. Suhasini asks Abhimanyu, Akshara to exchange garland. Akshara, Abhimanyu gears up to exchange garland. Kairav and Vangsh raises. Akshara hi. Neil and Parth help Abhimanyu in reaching Akshara. Akshara and Abhimanyu manages to exchange garland. Goenkas and Burles congratulate. Abhimanyu, Akshara. Suhasini says to Burles wedding has a time to take. They can perform ritual if any. She adds they can even play games. Arohi, Kairav and Vangsh discuss over stealing Abhimanyu's shoe. Neil, Parth side Abhimanyu. Vangsh says stealing shoe is overrated. Akshara asks Arohi, Kairav why they decided not to do the ritual of stealing shoe. Arohi asks Akshara not to worry as they have plans. Kairav assures Akshara. Akshara gets happy learning the plan. Abhimanyu asks Neil, Parth, and Nishtha not to waste the opportunity and do the fun. Neil and Parth assures Abhimanyu. Manish asks Abhimanyu and Akshara to get their pictures clicked. Later, Neil, Parth, Shefali tricks Akshara and hides her sandal. Akshara pleads Neil to return her sandal. Neil and Parth trouble Akshara. Akshara asks Abhimanyu to help her out. Abhimanyu says he is enjoying. He adds first time taboo is going to break as instead of groom bride, sandal is missing. Anand says this is entertaining. Parth and Neil demands money in return of Akshara. Akshara worries she might fall without sandal as her lehenga is heavy. Suhasini asks Parth and Neil to do the negotiation later as it is a time to start the wedding. Akshara worries how she will reach the wedding venue without sandals. Abhimanyu helps Akshara to reach the mandip. He picks her up in his arms and takes her to the place. Goenkas and Burles clap for Abhimanyu, Akshara. Abhimanyu and Akshara sits to start the wedding process. Panditji asks Akshara to keep her hand on Abhimanyu's hand. Mahima receives a mail from Chicago conference. Anand gets elated thinking the mail is for them. He gets happy thinking they will go to Chicago. Mahima tells to Anand that the invite is not for them. Anand asks if it is for Harsh and Manjiri. Mahima says that invitation is for Abhimanyu and Akshara. Anand says Akshara isn't a doctor. Mahima says Abhimanyu might have done some makeshifter. Anand says this is not done. Mahima says it is just a start. Pandit Ji reads the wedding mantras fast. Abhimanyu asks Pandit Ji to slow down, as it is his first and last wedding, and he wants to live the moment. Akshara adores Abhimanyu. Vangsh asks Arohi to find Akshara's sandal in the meantime. Arohi searches for sandal. Neil goes behind Arohi. Arohi gets stunned learning Neil is wearing Akshara's sandal. Arohi vows to get the sandal by hook and crook. Ahead, Panditji asks groom's sister to tie the knot. Manjiri says bride's sister will tie the knot according to their ritual. Akshara and Abhimanyu sit stunned. Abhimanyu allows Arohi to tie the knot. He asks Arohi to tie knot strongly so that none can break his bond with Akshara. Arohi tries the knot. Panditji calls for Akshara's parents to do the Kanyadon. Akshara sit teary. Abhimanyu holds Akshara's hand. Vangsh asks Swarna and Manish to perform the ritual. Swarna. And Manish gives Kairav an opportunity to perform the Kanyadan ritual. Akshara tells that post losing her parents, Kairav was her mother and father. Both. She gets emotional. Kairav thanks Akshara for giving him the opportunity. He adds he is lucky to have a sister like her. Kairav blesses Akshara, Abhimanyu. Pandit next asks Abhimanyu and Akshara to take the wedding vows. Manish, Suhasini, Manjiri and Swarna explains the meaning of each wedding round. Akshara, Abhimanyu takes the wedding vows. Abhimanyu further fills Akshara's hairline with vermilion. He further asks Akshara to fill his hairline too. Akshara put the vermilion on Abhimanyu's forehead. Abhimanyu, Akshara's nuptial completed. Everyone clap for the couple. Abhimanyu and Akshara takes their own wedding vows. They vow to always take a stand for each other in every situation. Abhimanyu, Akshara takes the blessings from Goenkas and Virals. Harsh blesses Akshara. Abhimanyu wipes Suhasini's tear. Everyone gets happy for Abhimanyu, Akshara. Akshara sees her sandal with Neil. Abhimanyu says to Neil that in Akshara's sandal he is looking weird. Neil says anything for him. Ahead, Neil makes Akshara wear her sandal. Akshara asks Neil what he wants in return. Neil says he just wanted to break the taboo. He further perform a dance on Wawaramji song. Goenkas join Burles in the dance. Abhimanyu, Akshara joins the dance later. Everyone claps for the newly bird. Reem takes the family picture. Suhaisini asks Abhimanyu, Akshara to take a rest until they prepare for next ritual. Harsh stops and reveals about his cocktail party. Manish gets irked with Harsh. Swarna stops Manish. Abhimanyu asks Harsh to invite Akshara and her family, too. Manish says he would have confronted Harsh if Swarna would not have stopped him. He says before Akshara's bidai it feels they lost right on her. Swarna asks Manish to come. Goenkas and Virals join Abhimanyu and Akshara in a cake-cutting ceremony. Harsh opens the champagne. Abhimanyu gets irked. Akshara asks Abhimanyu to calm. Mahima and Anand gets irked post. Harsh announces Abhimanyu the face of the hospital. Later, guests talk with Harsh and Mahima and says they just learned that Abhimanyu's wife is not a doctor. Mahima says it is a love marriage. Akshara overhears the talk. Harsh says Abhimanyu rejected the other offers. Mahima introduced Akshara to the doctor couple out there. Manjiri comes in support of Akshara and revealed about her music therapy. Doctor couple gets impressed with Akshara. Harsh gets irked. Manjiri says he won't let Akshara face the same fate like her. She adds even Abhimanyu will not let this happen. Abhimanyu asks Akshara and Manjiri is everything is fine. Manjiri and Akshara assures Abhimanyu. Goenkas prepare for Akshara's bidai. Suhaisini asks Abhimanyu to read a poem before taking Akshara with him. Goenkas cries on Akshara's bidai. Akshara asks Akshara's bidai. Akshara gets scared going to Abhimanyu's house. Swarna asks Akshara to bind the whole family like Kartik and Naira post ladder panics thinking about her post marriage life. Akshara breaks down.